mamas, it's Krista Perez here with Start Your Homeschool, and I have a little teaching tip for you today. And this goes out to the moms of young kids, preschool, maybe through third grade, who are losing the kids' attention before you even get started with the lesson. Oh no, I hear that so many times. They don't want to sit to work. They want to go get a drink. They need to use the bathroom. Everything but sitting down to get to work. As adults, we're so captivated and so interested in the content of what we need to teach that day, in the letters and of the curriculum book, that we forget to captivate the students' interest before we get started. Case in point, if I were to hand you the Strunk and White's Elements of Style book, it's a little grammar book, and asked you to just sit down and read it, you would probably think of 10,000 other things around the house that you needed to do right before getting started, right? Or maybe a physics book, something like that. I'd run for the hills, okay? So, newsflash here, but long E's and vowels and grammar is not really very captivating for kids. Necessary, but not captivating. So how do you captivate your students' interest before cracking open that workbook or plunking down the curriculum book for your 4, 5, 6-year-old? Well, one of the magics that you will learn in preschool and kindergarten, something that the teachers use, is finger plays and poems and songs. Also stories work really, really well. So one great idea is to look quickly at what's ahead in the lesson, and if there is something that could captivate, you maybe find a poem or a song or a story to go along with it, or some little finger play, right? 5 little monkeys kind of thing. So for instance, in the lesson tomorrow that we're going to be doing, there's a squirrel in the lesson, and the kids need to cut up the vowels and put their little acorn vowels into the right little baskets that this little squirrel is holding. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to go online and I am going to find a little poem or a finger play about squirrels. Why? Because if I give them that finger play, not only is it fun, but it gets that rhythm and rhyme into their head. It teaches them other skills and it captivates interest. So I take that as the base, and then we bring in the lesson, which lo and behold has a little squirrel in it a few minutes later, and they are going to be more interested because now they've sung about a squirrel and they can relate a more meaningful experience to the little squirrel on the page that happens to do with long E's or math or whatever's at hand. So I looked up a few. There's some great ones. They're all over the internet. But imagine starting your lesson instead of with, okay, turn to page 5, the one with the squirrel on it, and we're going to do long E's. Sorry, lost me already. Instead, we start with gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Wrinkle up your funny nose. Hold a nut between your toes. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Kids are going to love it. So find something fun, something they can engage in. Enjoy that moment. Get them laughing, get them having a little fun, get them moving, and then sit down for your lesson. And I want to know how it goes. Post in the comments, and I'll see you next time.